What's up, everybody? Aigey here. Good morning to each and every one of you. I hope that you guys are having an absolutely wonderful day, just like myself included. Oh my god, by the title of this video, you're already going to be able to tell that I am more than excited for the 3 versus 3 game mode that is coming to Overwatch. The way that the guys at Blizzard Entertainment have just taken this by storm and just really made this new game mode is just one of the most exciting things. That and the 1v1 game mode. Oh my god, it is great. It is so much fun. I don't have any recorded clips of it yet. I'm definitely going to have some more recorded clips where I'm playing this game with friends. We're having an absolutely great time, but I can't tell you guys enough how excited I am for this kind of game mode. I mean, there have been different kinds of skirmishes made. There have been different kinds of one life modes where you die after one life, kind of like in Ghost Recon and Rainbow Six and stuff like that, but never would I have thought that Overwatch would have created a system in which they would have this kind of game mode for a game that I have just always had so much fun in. This is absolutely awesome to me. And I played some games with friends and we got absolutely trashed, just 100% dumpstered. Probably one of the worst situations I could ever have told myself that I never wanted to be a part of, but I can't really say to myself that it was ever something that I would worry about too much. Like Overwatch and just getting dumpstered constantly, it's gonna happen, especially if you can't aim, which I'm guilty. I can't aim, as you can clearly see in the clips that you're gonna see for this video, that I have a lack of ability to aim. And just not even thinking about that, I was just so ready to try and outplay other people. In that situation where you have to clutch, where you have to do the 1v3 comeback game, there's no health packs anywhere, and you have to get those kills. You just absolutely have to make that happen, and it's just all on you. Oh man, it's just that stress, that just getting in there and trying to outplay other people is just so exciting to me. I love it. I love the stress. I do. It's kind of why I like competitive mode. It's why I like to do well in competitive mode, because I just like that stress of having to put yourself in situations that you weren't necessarily be able to do on your own. But it's just so great. It's so great. Oh man, I mean, like I've tried this out a few times. I've had a small little group of people that wanted to try it out with me, and oh my, it's great. I keep saying that. I know I do. I love it. I just enjoy it. It's fun, and I want to play this game mode with you guys. I want you guys to try it out, and I actually want it to come to the custom games. They don't have it in custom games yet. That or the 1v1 mode. I think that the 3v3 and the 1v1 modes should definitely be in custom games, but I think they're trying to figure out a way to shove bots in that game mode, I guess, or maybe even some kind of, I don't know. There's just so many things that I want to see with this particular game. One of them being, I want stats to be for the 1v1 mode. I want stats for the 3v3 mode. Those arcade modes, there should be stats for them. I want to see different kinds of rule sets for these particular game modes. I think it would be great. And the competitive modes, it's all good and fun. It's all great. But at the end of the day, I'm just so interested in the 1v1 and the 3v3. I'm really interested to see what kind of things that they could host as far as tournaments for these kinds of events. They talked about the Overwatch League being such a thing, and I want to see a league for these specific game modes. I think it would be absolutely great. And here comes that wonderful time of the video where I come in and ask for your all's opinions on different things. If you've played in the PTR, if you have it for PC, sorry for those of you that do not have PTR access, I would like to know your opinion on the new game modes. Sombra, she's great. We've talked about her for months, and obviously I'm going to make a How to Sombra Like a Guy video, so don't worry about that. That is coming. Don't worry. I promise I will make that video. But for now, while everything is fresh and new and everybody is just so ready to make things happen, and just everybody's just in a fuss about all of the different things and possibilities in the game, and the changes to quick play I think were healthy, because you still have the 6v6 whatever goes in the arcade mode, but the 6v6 one hero limit will definitely be more enticing for those of us that wanted something like that. So that way we could get the feel of playing a competitive game without actually having to play competitive. And I feel like that makes it a lot more enjoyable for the community, since the community has been asking for that as a whole, and Blizzard listens. A lot of people were complaining, at least from my friend group, that's saying like, oh, this is so much bullshit that they changed quick play. People have been begging for this change for so long, and they finally did it. And by finally, I mean it only took one season for them to just be like, all right, season 2, we get it. You guys want to try this out? You guys only want one hero limit? Let's go ahead and do it. And they did it. That's awesome. I mean, just think about TF2 when the community was begging for all of these different things. One of those things specifically being a competitive mode. It took them how many years? About 9 or so to make that happen. that's so much different when Blizzard just comes in and is just like, you know, they just came out with the Olympic skins, and they had skins for that, then they had the skins for the Halloween event, then they had all of the new updates and changes to the heroes and reworks for the different heroes that are coming out, and changes to Diva, and they're going to change Symmetra, and they're coming out with a new hero already. It's just like all of this stuff that they're doing, it's just like they're so proactive with the game and wanting to see it grow, but I think it's going to do just that. And that's why I bring it back to all of these different game modes that are coming out. I didn't even think about the possibility of these things being in Overwatch whatsoever. It didn't even cross my mind. But then when I tried out the 3v3 skirmish mode, oh my god, it's great. 1 hero limit and 3v3 and 1 life per round on this small map with no health packs. Awesome. It's just awesome. It really is. And it just feels like a really small arena combat mode that I just love and I want to be good at. And people try different strategies and whatnot, and it's just, oh man, I love it. I'm at a loss for words half the time trying to tell you guys how I feel about it, but I can't say it enough, and I probably won't stop saying it, that I just really enjoy it. Either way, I love what they're doing. I love playing this kind of game mode. I would like to see more things that are related towards a more competitive side of this game mode, because I feel like more people would like to either A, prove themselves, or see how they sit on some sort of ladder relative to this mode. I think it's a great idea. The 3v3 mode, absolutely amazing. I think that being able to have a small little squad of 3 people, half a team essentially, to be able to be like, all right, let's coordinate and make something happen. What kind of team should we run? And obviously people are going to try to establish a meta. People are going to try to establish that this hero set's way easier to play than this other hero set, so on and so forth. But at the end of the day, it comes down to personal performance and being able to coordinate, dealing with multiple situations of people on a smaller scale than the 6 scale people that we usually go against in normal quick play or competitive modes. From there, I would like to mention that I have so many ideas for Overwatch, and Thanksgiving is coming up. For those of you that celebrate it, I hope you have a wonderful Thanksgiving. I know it's pretty early saying that. It's only the 8th, you know, so saying it pretty early, but I figured, you know, there's no point in not saying it, so I might as well just say it now, because as always, I'm going to care about you guys. I love to hear your comments, which again, I want to hear your opinion on the new game modes if you had a chance to try it. I want to hear your opinions on Sombra if you had a chance to try her, which by the way, I will touch on her for a little bit. I think Sombra, she is fun. Hero is fun. The mobility is very interesting. Being able to cancel your throw and actually go to it immediately as opposed to having to wait for it to fully travel and plant on the ground, I think is a fun mechanic. I think that being able to hack turrets, being able to hack other things in the game is just absolutely great. If you can get that kind of thing going, it's just great to see. And I didn't think that they were going to release an invisibility champion. I didn't think that they were going to release an invisibility hero for Overwatch, but they did, which is totally fine. Absolutely okay with that. But man, I think that Sombra was a great addition to the game, and I would love to see all of the combos that she can do. I think that her teleporting into an enemy team and using her ultimate only to disappear and get out is probably going to be one of the most amazing things that you'll probably see from a Sombra player. However, at the same time, I think that would probably be one of the most strategically difficult things to do as a Sombra player, because an enemy Sombra could just as easily interrupt you going in and trying to shut down the entire enemy team. And with that being said, there's so many different things to try and speculate when it comes to this new hero coming out. There's so many different things to try and speculate with the new game modes coming out. And all I can say is that this has just been awesome. I really enjoy it, and I hope you guys enjoy it too, just like this video. And of course, guys, as always, thanks so much for watching, and I hope to see you guys in the next one. Alright, peace. Nope, it's gonna be none of us.
What the fuck?
Oh, this is when he got the headshot on me? What is he doing? Yeah, like, fuck that. Yeah, exactly.